Everybody, welcome to Mike Oski's Kitchen. Hey, here's the weekly check-in for the weight loss to 50 by 50, 50 pounds by 50 years old. I'm happy to say that this week I lost 0. That's okay. It's going to happen. You're going to plateau sometimes. I haven't changed anything. In fact, I actually even added more exercise. But it's okay. We're going to stay the course. Your body sometimes gets into a position where it says, hey, look, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to slow down this weight loss. We've had a lot of good weight loss. I have this last few weeks. 20 pounds down, 30 more to go. So we're just going to stay the course. So that's what's going to do. Don't give up. Don't give in. It's one meal at a time, one day at a time. Listen, we're going to move forward today, but I have my little Penn State shirt on. I have a Steeler hat on. We're going to make something very special to my kind of heritage, my roots back in Pennsylvania. That's where I was born. So we're going to have an all Pennsylvania food today. You're going to love it. High protein, low carb. And man, I'm going to tell you what, you're going to love this thing. So let's get started. Let's keep going. Hey, 0 pounds this week, maybe 1 next week, maybe 2 next week. Who knows? But we're going to stay the course. It's okay. Your body sometimes says no, but we're going to say yes as we continue to go forward. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get over here and let's make this wonderful Pennsylvania themed dish. Let's do this. I'll see you over there. Everybody, welcome to Mike Oski's Kitchen. My name is Michael Shefsky. I'm the chef of this kitchen. And if you're tuning in, I hope you're being the chef of yours. Look, we have got an excellent one today. And I'm going back to my roots, my Pennsylvania roots. I was born in Pennsylvania. Love Pennsylvania. I love all the things about Pennsylvania. So what I did today, I'm going to make a Pennsylvania themed dish because it's going to cover the whole state. Let me let you know what I mean. I'm going to make a Philadelphia or Philly cheesesteak casserole. So there's Philly, right? And I'm going to have my Steeler hat on. There's Western PA, right? So, and then I have my Penn State stuff on. There's Middle State PA. I'm personally from the Shamokin Mount Carmel area, but one more thing that we're going to do to make this more of a Pennsylvania thing. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, low carb beer as we go on this 50 by 50. I'm using Yuengling, Pottsville's finest. Flight, 2.6 grams of carb, and that's what we're going to have during our meal today. So we have Yuengling, Pottsville, we have Philadelphia for the Philly cheesesteak, we have Steelers, Western PA, and we have, of course, Penn State. So we're going to make this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful dish. You're going to love it. And guess what? Low carb. We're going to have more fun without the bun, just like we did in that Big Mac salad, but this is what we're going to do with the Philly cheesesteak. So in this little dish, it's going to be simple to do, minimal ingredients. We got some mushroom, cream cheese, a couple bell peppers. You can use whatever color you want. I got red and I got yellow. You can use green, I don't care. And then we have some provolone cheese, 1.25 pounds or so of ground beef. And of course, here's our spices. We have garlic powder, paprika, Italian seasoning, and of course, salt and pepper goes in everything with me. And then we're going to use some seasoned salt when we're cooking the ground beef, okay? Finally, we have just about a 1/4 cup of beef broth. I'm going to show you how to put this puppy together. You're going to love it. You're going to feel like you're living in the great state of Pennsylvania. And guess what? This is a good one. If you want to make this for visitors or family, you want to double the recipe, triple it, do whatever you want. It's a great one for a cookout. It's a great one for a tailgate. But today we're going to make it for the household, okay? So here we go. Philly cheesesteak casserole, Pennsylvania style. I'm going to enjoy my Yuengling. I'll see you right back here. Hey everybody, welcome back. Real quick, before we go over to the hot spot, I want to show you exactly what we're doing here. We're going to use, like I said, mushrooms and the bell peppers and the onions. You just want to slice them up nice and thin. There's small little chunks of mushroom. You see the small little slivers of onion. And of course, your bell pepper is going to be nice and small. Reason why we want to make them small enough so they cook together quicker and they get softer quicker. And the quicker we can make it, the quicker we can make this thing and put it in our bellies. I can't wait. So right now, I'm heading over to the hot spot. I'll see you over there. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the ground beef and how these guys work into it. And we're going to go from there. Guys, I'm telling you, you're going to love this one. See you right over at the hot spot. Good deal. Hey, we're back now. I'm browning the ground beef right now. As you can see, it's turning really nicely. I'm going to go ahead and add my seasoned salt, about a teaspoon. And I'm going to add some pepper. That goes by taste, folks. So if you like it a little more spicy, I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to go ahead and mix all this up as I continue to brown this ground beef. Once it's brown, what I'm going to do is just take it off real quick and strain it. Just kind of get all that grease out of it and put it back into this pan, and then we're going to add the vegetables, and then we'll go from there. But I'll see you right back here after this is done. I'll strain it, and I'll see you back here as we're ready to add the vegetables. Okay, hey, we're back. I've already taken this off and I strained it, so you can see a lot of that grease is gone. So put the ground beef right back into the pan after you're straining. Now let's add our vegetables. We have our mushroom, our red and yellow peppers. Like I said, you can use any color pepper. There's 2 peppers though, and then we have our onions. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop all this in there. We're going to have to cook this probably 8 to 10. We're going to integrate it all together. Probably going to cook this for 8 to 10 to get these veggies soft. We don't want them all rigid and hard. So we want to cook it about 8 to 10 minutes. I'm going to mix this through. Before we go, I'm going to show you one more thing. We want to make sure that we add our spices. So as far as garlic powder is concerned, I'm going to go about a ½ teaspoon. Okay. And then next will be the Italian seasoning. Same thing, about a ½ teaspoon. We don't want to overwhelm the meat with too many spices. Just want a nice taste to it. And then finally, we're going to put in some paprika. Now, I like to go a full teaspoon on this because I like a little bit more of a smoky, fiery taste to it. So it's going to go 1 teaspoon. Now, what we can do is take our spatula and integrate all those spices into this entire meal. There's one more big step coming up, and I'm going to show you what that is, but we first got to get these veggies nice and soft. So I'll see you back here shortly. Like I said, about another 8 to 10. Be right back. All right, folks, it's been about 8 minutes, maybe 9. These veggies are nice and soft now. Next step. This is the fun step for me. Remember that beef broth? Let's put some in here. Just want to add a little bit more broth. The reason why we're doing that is because we want to hydrate the thing, get a little bit more juice into it, because we want to heat that up. And finally, adding cream cheese. So we're going to use a whole pack of cream cheese. Okay. At this point now, we just want to go ahead and start chopping this up and melting this entire block into this mixture. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes. It's already really hot in there, so it's going to melt quickly. So I'll show you what we're going to do. There's one final step because we're going to stick this thing into the oven shortly, but we want to do one more thing before we throw it into a pan. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Look how nice that cream cheese melted into our mixture. So what we're going to do is going to take it and we're going to just go ahead and remove it and put it into a baking dish. I'm using a 9 by 13 on this one. You can go smaller, you can go bigger, depending how much ground beef you have and all that kind of good stuff. So this is going to work out just fine. We're going to make a nice layer of it. I'm just kind of throwing it right in the middle now. There's one more important step that we're going to have to accomplish here before we put it into the oven. And by the way, speaking of the oven, we got it set at 350. It's ready to go. And we're about ready to eat this. So I'm just going to kind of spread this out evenly. Nice little layer. You don't want it to make a big pie of it. Just a nice little layer of it. So I just kind of flatten it out throughout the whole thing. Now, here is the exciting part. Our provolone cheese. So I'm just going to go ahead and top it. I like to just put them over top like that and layer them, kind of dropping them over. And just like that. And put them together, and there we go. This is going to go in for 10 minutes. All we want to do in the oven at 350 is melt this cheese so it drops into the dish. We don't want to burn the cheese. We don't want to brown the cheese. We just want to melt the cheese. I'm starting at 10 minutes. It may take a little bit more, but you want to keep an eye on it. If I'm suggesting it, go ahead and start at 10 minutes at 350 and take a look. If it's starting to brown, get it out. But I'm going to put this in for 10 minutes, and we're about ready to head back over to the workstation and try this thing when it's done. Be right back. Hey everybody, we're back. This is my favorite part of the video, favorite part of the process is trying and getting ready to eat this. Oh, does it look good? It smells good. I can't wait for it. Hey, this is a Pennsylvania themed dish. We have Philly Cheesesteak Casserole. We have Yuengling beer Flight. It's the Flight model of it. The wonderful 2.6 carbs. Love it. We have some Steeler representation here. We have some Penn State representation here. Can't wait to try this. Everything looks great. And guess what? Low carb, high protein. I love it, love it, love it. So we still are having fun without the bun. We're just doing it Philly cheesesteak style. So let me just take a sip and a taste. Here's what I love about it. Look at that provolone cheese just dangling off it. Oh, that's so good. Oh God, that's so good. This is, I gotta do another one. I'm sorry. Hang in there with me. Fantastic. Make this super easy. You saw how easy it was. Minimal ingredients. Again, low carb, high protein, staying on a 50 by 50, even low carb beer, Pennsylvania style, Yuengling, go get it. It's the flight beer, it's wonderful. Make this up, man. This is so easy to make. You'll love it. Your family will love it. You'll be a star. Thanks for tuning in. I love you. I love you being here. And I just want to say, you guys make everything. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If somebody else you know haven't subscribed, have them subscribe. This is a journey. We're having a blast with it. Until next week, thank you for showing up. I love you. In my own special Polish way, na zdrowie.
Everywhere, Leanne's over here, Gina's over there.